talk about awkward posture. It's nothing more awkward than having your head tilted and, playing like this, where all of this is contracted, and, you're crushing all the nerves on one side. And you're, doing a lot of repetitive movement this way. I've actually done conferences for musicians on the same subject, injury prevention. It's very, very common among musicians of all kinds to not just string players. And that's where I started. That was my senior project at my school. At my school, we had to do a paper, like a lengthy paper, like a thesis. So I was working with the Seattle Symphony at that time. It's just a very, very good orchestra. And so I had a lot of people I could ask. And I had been an orchestral conductor before that, so I was aware of the demands of all of the different instruments. People who play the oboe, they have to keep their thumb underneath. It rests on their thumb, the weight of the oboe, and it's surprisingly heavy.
Yeah.
So the thumb is static with weight on it while they are, then fingering to play the different notes. So this is all very repetitive, but it's usually the thumb that gets it. So, it's each instrument has its own risk factors, and it's a question, again, they need to be in shape. They need to be exercising. And musicians really, it may look like, an oboist is just playing like this, but they're using, if they're good, they're using their whole body to play. But when they first start out, they may not be. So they may get injured during their training. But the same principles apply. So that's what got me. I was interested. I wanted to get out of massage school and work with musicians. I wanted that to be my specialties. And unfortunately, I got out and I couldn't work with anybody. But since the knowledge was the same and I had done all this research, I was able to then apply it to massage. And it's completely applicable. It's all the same risk factors. So it was very informative for me. And unfortunately, I didn't get to work with musicians, except a couple of conferences that I was asked to do, like at the Boulder summer music conference and things like that.